Before finally arriving in Tainan, we made a quick pit stop in Hsiao to bring back some delicious street food to our family. Walking the busy streets was slightly nerve-wracking with the chaotic scooters weaving in and out of alleyways and sidewalks. At times, it felt like the highway scene from Bowfinger, and I was Jeff Ramsey, unaware that the vehicles were in fact not stunt drivers. We got the goods. It is so hot. I don't even know how hot it is. Once I look up the temperature, I'll put it here. But I think we're trying to figure out where we're gonna go. We were going to go to this food place. I don't know the name. I'm sorry. But it's so popular that they ran out of food. So not going there. I just wish I weren't wearing a sweater. It's the worst. It's so hot, so my mom got me this sugarcane drink and it's really, really good. She had this like bitter tea drink and it was nasty. Like, when I say bitter, I mean licking a pill type of bitter. It's pretty nasty. Ugh. Once we cooled off, we had one last step, which was taking one final train to Tainan. I was overwhelmed with nervousness, worried that I wouldn't match up to my family's expectations. After all, years had passed and I was no longer a cute kid anymore. I knew what I was thinking was just the anxiety talking, but the thoughts still remained. I made it to my aunt's house. This is crazy. I don't remember anything. I remember her, but I don't remember anything else. Also, my feet are so sweaty and it's disgusting. Like, really disgusting. It's just so surreal seeing my aunts. We're visiting aunt number 2. And we have such a... Sorry, I was throwing my hair away. We have such a big language barrier, but I can tell that she's so excited to see me, and it's the most heartwarming thing, and it's kind of crazy that it's been almost 20 years since I've seen her, and truthfully, I didn't know what I would feel, and I just want to cry, because, you know, I've gone 20 years without knowing so much of my family, and now that I'm here, I only have like a few days with them, so it's bittersweet, but I'm super excited that I'm here. We're gonna settle in for the night, but it's loud outside, but we're gonna settle in for the night, and I guess tomorrow is a new adventure. Yeah. But before I went to bed, there was one final group of people I had to meet before I called it a night. I think I'm about to meet cousins I've never met before. I didn't even know I had cousins that were these cousins. Okay, bye. Even though I had no idea what was going on, I couldn't help but smile to myself since everyone was obsessed with my pale skin. My aunt is really excited for me to try on this dress, so I'm gonna do it because when your aunt wants you to do something, you do it. There's more clothes. I'm not gonna have room for my things. Once I finished my mini fashion show for my aunt, who was thrilled that I accepted the clothes, we walked down the street to have breakfast.
Afterwards, we took a stroll to where my grandparents used to live. I unfortunately couldn't remember much of the area, but I did have many vivid flashbacks of the good times had inside. My grandfather used to exercise on this balcony every morning, and sometimes my grandma would walk me down the street to 7-Eleven for red bean ice cream. There weren't many places that were memorable to me. However, I was overcome with a sense of familiarity seeing them again. As an adult, I was overcome by my sense of wonder. I couldn't help but think of the thoughts my childhood self had when I walked the very streets I did in that moment. Once our day of exploring was over, we headed back to my aunt's house to get ready for dinner with my cousins at the fanciest, most hardcore buffet I had ever been to. We had 2 hours to eat before the waiters cleared our tables for the next group. Everyone inside the restaurant scurried around making sure every second counted. Someone even jabbed me in the back with their fork to tell me to hurry up. It was amazing. The next day was Chinese New Year, and to know what I did, you'll just have to check in next Thursday.